Here's what moved markets today. US equity markets advanced sharply following political statements regarding potential progress toward an Iran peace agreement, with the session adding approximately $1.15 trillion in aggregate equity market value. The advance represented one of the larger single-session value increases in recent market history, reflecting significant risk sentiment improvement following the diplomatic development. Crypto prices recovered during the session, though institutional positioning remained cautious as Bitcoin ETF products recorded net outflows for a fifth consecutive day. The continued institutional product redemptions occurred despite the broader improvement in risk sentiment across traditional markets. Reports indicate SpaceX is preparing for what could become one of the largest initial public offerings on record, while simultaneously planning a tokenized representation of its equity on the Solana blockchain. The dual approach represents an unconventional structure, combining traditional public listing with blockchain-based equity tokenization. Financial technology company Figure announced acquisition of lending platform Kiavi for $717 million, with the transaction adding approximately $7 billion in annual loan volume to Figure's marketplace operations. The acquisition expands Figure's presence within the broader lending market. The development company behind Canton Network completed a $355 million funding round, with investor interest reflecting institutional demand for blockchain infrastructure supporting traditional financial market integration. The capital raise represents continued institutional investment in enterprise-focused distributed ledger technology platforms. Greek authorities are preparing legislation introducing a 15% capital gains tax on digital asset profits exceeding €500, according to reported draft proposals. The framework would establish a specific taxation threshold and rate for cryptocurrency-related capital gains within the jurisdiction. Looking at this morning's price action as of 10:45 Central European Time, gains are meaningful while losses remain contained. Liquid staked ETH up 11.63%, partially recovering from yesterday's sharp decline. Enzo adding 7.93%, and Lit Protocol gaining 7.04%. High single to double-digit strength across liquid staking derivatives and privacy infrastructure. On the downside, Babylon leads decliners at 4.94%, with Alephium off 4.26%, and ZK Sync declining 4.22%. Mid-single-digit selling across recent gainers and zero-knowledge infrastructure, with losses substantially smaller than the leading gains. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index edges up to 18, rising 3 points from yesterday's 15, and showing the first meaningful movement after 5 consecutive sessions anchored at 15. The improvement coincides with today's positive market structure and yesterday's significant equity market advance following diplomatic developments, suggesting sentiment may be responding to the broader risk-on shift. While remaining firmly in extreme fear territory, the 3-point increase represents the largest single-session improvement since the index began its prolonged stay at 15 to 16. The move from 15 to 18 breaks the unprecedented 5-session floor, though conditions remain deep within extreme fear and well below the 26 to 28 levels that characterized earlier periods of elevated but less extreme fear.